Hey everyone, welcome back. I wanted to give a shout out today to Allison T, one of my very dedicated subscribers. Thank you so much for always trying to watch my videos, even when your kids may be driving you crazy. Today's video I think you guys are going to be pretty excited about based on some of the comments I've been getting. Today I'm going to be doing a look using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. So I did feature this already in a video, but if you have not seen what it looks like, it is something like this. So it's a lot more like colorful and fun than anything I have, which is why I'm excited to try it out. I don't know where I can really wear a look like this. So today will be kind of interesting because I do have to do some running around. So yeah, if you're interested to see me play with this palette in the end look, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to do is put a plain matte color all over my lid. So I'm just going to use this matte shade they provide here and just put that all over the lids to kind of set them, give an even base, and that way the color on top should pop that much more. So I do like to use a lot just to kind of make sure everything's even, and I find the more powder that I use, the more even my actual shades that I want to show up, pop, and blend. Alrighty, so getting into it, I think the first color that I want to use is going to be this very bright yellow shade, and I'm going to be putting that all in my crease. So we will see how pigmented this actually is. So I'm not quite getting as much color payoff as I was hoping, but it is still there slightly. I don't hate that because these colors are so pigmented. I think it's good to have to kind of build them up instead of just a whole lot of color all at once. And just so you know, I did just clean my brushes about a few days ago, but then I did use them with some darker shades, but there's no color payoff, so this is truly just the color showing up on my lid. So I'm just going to keep packing this in there until I achieve the pigmentation that I want. A little bit better, actually. Okay, so I got the yellow as pigmented as I would like for now. I can always go back in after. I think what I want to do is take this very bright, vibrant orange and put that just on like the outer and inner crease, blending it upwards. So I'll show you how I mean. And I'm just using the same brush for this. And again, I'm starting with a light hand because I'm not sure how pigmented this is going to be. Okay, so it's similar to the yellow. It's not super pigmented. So I'm kind of leaving that top part yellow, but I'm making the outer and inner corner orange. And again, just slowly building this up until I get the pigmentation that I want. Okay, so now we have the orange outer, inner, and the yellow on the middle of the crease. And now I want to go in with a color on the lid, and I can't help it. I really, really want to go in with this green shade here. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to see how pigmented this is as well. If it's not giving me quite the pigment that I want, although I was able to build these up more, I may give it a little bit of a spray. Oh my god, I put my finger in the purple. I may give it a spray just to kind of build up the pigment a little bit more. So let's go in with that. And I'm going to use a little bit more of a precise flat brush like this. Yeah, so it's actually kind of disappointing. Like, look at the color in the pan and look at what came on my lid. So I'm going to give this a spray. I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Infallible makeup setting spray. It did help. So I'm trying to keep this only on the lid. Sort of like a cut crease actually, which I've never tried to do before, so. I'm a little disappointed. I really, really wanted this green to pop and it's fallen a little short, I feel, so I'm just gonna keep layering it on. I think what I'll do is I'll take, this is a very, very shimmery green. I'm going to put this on my finger and spray it and put that in the center of the eye just to give it some of a pop. So that kind of did something. Just disappointed with that green. I wanted it to be so bright underneath there, and even the yellow and the orange, even though I built it up, still looking a little faded. I think I'm gonna go back in, kind of build those up some more, and then we'll check back in. Okay, so I was able to build up the orange and the yellow a little bit more, and I did spray my brush a bit. It made it harder to blend. So I'm not really sure about this palette. I mean, I do still love the colors, and I'll definitely still use it anytime I'm doing a colorful look, of course. But as far as the actual quality of the shadows and how much they're able to blend and the actual pigmentation, I think it falls a little short. I'm going to go ahead and put on some eyeliner and some mascara, and then we'll come back and do something fun on the lower lash line. Alright, so I added some eyeliner and mascara, and I want to do something fun on the lower lash line, but I was just looking at the palette, and I'm not sure what to do to not make it look too clown-like. So I wanted to go in with like a purple. Maybe I will, just to see. So then I was debating on maybe just going in with a different shade of green again. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know what to do. I don't want anything to clash. I might just go in with a different shade of green. So we've used these two. Maybe I'll try this like lime green. Just worried it'll look kind of clown-like. And I'm also like kind of realizing that this video is making it quite apparent that I am no makeup artist. I think maybe I could have done this differently, better, I don't know, but hey, at least we're kind of testing it out together, and you get like a live show demonstration, I guess. So I think I'm going to use a really small brush. What do I need? I guess I got it to show up a little bit more. Don't know what to say. I'm not too impressed. I don't know if it has to do with just how much pigment are in these colors, because the only other, oh no, I have the BH Cosmetics blush palette, which I really like. And then I have the Carly Bible palette from them, which I love. So I don't really know why these ones aren't as impressive. So maybe it just has to do with when you pack so much pigment, because I mean, clearly in the pan they're very pigmented. Maybe that affects, you know, the way they actually come off, because I'm having to put, like, it's definitely showing up now, but I am putting so much product on my brush and spraying it, then going back in. I think I'm happy with that. So I'm either going to go in, I have a green eyeliner ColourPop, or I can just go in with white. Maybe I'll try the green. And it didn't really do anything too exciting. Where's my white? I feel like the white just makes it all pop so much more. Ooh, but if I mix the two. Okay, I'm gonna put on some fake lashes, I think, just to kind of make this pop that much more, and then let's do the lips. Alright guys, so for the lips, I figured if we're going all out, we may as well go all out. So I'm actually going to be using a lipstick that I have worn on my channel before, but I haven't actually used. This is the lipstick I wore in my 1K giveaway video. This is the Very Bright Red from the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink line in the shade 25 Heroin. This is the brightest lipstick I think I've ever worn. So let's go for it. The trick with this lipstick, do not rub your lips together while it's drying. Another thing to be prepared with this lipstick is it doesn't come off very well. Like when they say matte ink, as in like, you know, tattoo, I guess, they're being very accurate in the description. I have worn this for, I think it was like 7 hours, and it looked like this at the end of those 7 hours, and then when I was getting ready for bed, going to take it off, it was a mission. My lips were very sore after. So if you ever need to go somewhere and you're going to be eating a lot, drinking a lot, or just talking a lot and you want your lipstick, you don't want to worry about your lipstick at all, I would recommend these. But this is the finished look. So I kind of went over my opinions on the palette throughout the video, so I'm not going to kind of repeat myself over and over. But overall, I think it's a great palette to have for the sole fact that if you ever want to do a colorful look, you have almost every color you would ever need to do so. And they included 3 other more basic, you know, classic shades to kind of tone some of these looks down. You could use like any one of these individually and make a more natural, realistic, everyday look. Or you could try to do something kind of like what I did and just go all out. I'll definitely be playing with this a little more with some of the other colors. But based on the, what, 1, 2, 3, I used 5 shades. Including that like green with the shimmer, but the other 4, I mean, that's 4 completely different, well, 2 greens, but the yellow and the orange, and every single one of them had the same kind of quality. So not super pigmented, and I guess they blended okay, but just the fact that there was like very little pigment is kind of disappointing. So you can, I mean, I still was thinking this would be a little brighter than it is, but you can get there. It just takes work, and it takes a lot of, you know, dipping back in, back in, back in. So, I mean, take with that what you want. I don't regret getting the palette by any means. Or if you guys want to see another sort of more bright, bolder, dramatic, colorful look, let me know what you want to see, what colors you want me to try it. Oh. I almost just kicked my camera over. What colors you would want me to try out, and I will definitely do that. So please give this video a thumbs up if you did like this sort of tutorial. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.